Doom v Vamus v Vamus Epicureans. This is the Marvel Epic Collection Podcast One-Shot Edition. I'm your host, Nick Smith, and I've got the wrong comic on the screen there. Whoops. Anyway, I'm Nick Smith. I'm joined by...
Stojr from Stojr Shelf. How's it going, Nick?
Doing well, particularly since we're participating in Kurtis Findlay's Epic Marvel Podcast Reading Club. And you left us on a little bit of a cliffhanger last issue, Stojr, or last episode.
I mean, I gotta, the last page of the last issue, we have Nightcrawler saying, "Oh my God, Cyclops is dead," and then we turn the page, and Nightcrawler is saying Cyclops is alive. I mean, that was, my heart barely had time to skip a beat, but I guess that would have, hit a little bit differently if you were reading this monthly. So.
Yeah, you're right to point that out. That is hilarious. That it seems like in just in 2 seconds he's saying the exact opposite from one another. But anyway. As you can see on the comic screen there, this is our thoughts on Uncanny X Men number 134, Too Late, the Heroes. Let's see. So, Cyclops' defeat by Mastermind actually breaks the psychic hold that Mastermind had on Jean, so using her powers, Jean Grey frees Cyclops, who in turn frees the rest of the X-Men. Naturally, a brawl between the X-Men and the Hellfire Club breaks out, and Wolverine is able to join the fray. Each X-Men takes on and defeats their own member of the club's inner circle, and Jean naturally uses her powers against Mastermind, sending his consciousness recoiling into space. But the effect this manipulation had on Jean has taken root, and the X-Men escape the club. However, Jean turns into the Dark Phoenix. All right, Stojr, what are your thoughts?
So, this is a lot of fun to watch the Hellfire Inner Circle get taken down throughout this issue, right? So they've been really whooping on the X-Men, and to see how the X-Men kind of start to smarten up and really attack people in the correct way. You have Jean and Cyclops using the psychic rapport, like you were saying, but you also have Cyclops outsmarting Sebastian Shaw and not hitting him directly. You have, Colossus trying to take out the cyborg guy, Donald Pierce. And then you have Harry Leland getting owned by Wolverine by, basically making a mistake and, and having him increase the gravity on top of him and kind of crushing him. It'd be interesting to see, how damaged he is from that. As things go forward. I love the cameo of the Beast and the sort of the crossover with the Avengers comics that we see in little tidbits throughout all of this. It's interesting though that we've gotten this far and there's been no mention of Iceman since that Hulk annual, right? So that was the only little tidbit of Iceman that really didn't interact with the rest of the X-Men, because that was Iceman and Angel and Hulk. So, nobody else has seen Bobby in quite a while. I think that the way Dark Phoenix dispatches Mastermind is, really, kind of cruel. I mean, not to say it's not well-deserved, but, she really messes with his mind throughout here. And then we're left with that great final page of the next thing to come. I mean, they're just building stories upon stories. You're on a roller coaster where you're just hitting the next loop. There's no slowing down as we get towards the middle of this book. What are your thoughts?
Completely agree. Great culmination, but at the same time setting up that next big storyline, right? And also to your point about what Jean does to Mastermind, I kind of wanted to talk about that. This is on page 108, that first panel there of sending Mastermind's consciousness to the end of reality. It's just super impressive, and it left me wondering how Byrne and Austin did this, right? Because you have that kind of blank outline of Mastermind's body, and you've got all the space and stars and so forth on the inside. Did they just lay out his outline with masking tape and paint around it? I don't know. I see videos online of people doing that, artists doing that all the time. It just looks really neat. I don't know if that's what they did here, but the effect is just really cool, and it gets that idea of, yes, this is his essence, but not his body, right? His essence, his mind is out there in outer space. So just really great piece of artwork. And then, of course, the fourth panel there of him just kind of looking brain dead, slumped over, and so it really brings home the idea of what Jean did to him. And agree with the reveal of the Phoenix at the end, right? Here we go, the final page there, seeing Dark Phoenix in that costume, right? That decision to have Phoenix's costume change color when she becomes the Dark Phoenix. I know it seems simple, but also it seems inspired, right? It's become iconic for a reason. The red and the gold work so well together. It evokes that fiery anger of the Dark Phoenix. Her green outfit is a bit more placid, the calm Phoenix. It's a great contrast. And again, done in just a very simple thing of just changing the color of the costume. But, to match the personality of how she's being written. So, really, really solid issue. Just fantastic stuff here. All right, I have a no prize award for this one that I'm going to award. Let's see, this is the... Oh no. Wait a minute. I lost it. Wait a minute. What?
No prizes, no more.
Yeah, I guess there are no prizes. Let's see. This should have been 134. I think I've just goofed up with all of my slides here. Wait a minute. People listening on audio are going to love this. Okay, here we go. I've got it. The Super Convenient Award is given to Cyclops' eye blasts. We're told he has no control over them, right? But only ruby quartz suppresses them. And yet he's able to blast away this ruby quartz helmet once it is no longer locked in place. Which, of course, begs the question, why doesn't this happen to his ruby quartz glasses? Is it his ears that are holding them in place? Or do we just have a really convenient means of getting that helmet off? Maybe there's some answer out there, but I thought that was an interesting decision that was made there.
Maybe that's why he's wound so tight, because the visor just like digging into his temples all the time.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, I would get it for the visors. Like we've seen pictures of the visor goes all the way around the back of his head, so that would be holding it on. But the glasses aren't, right?
True. Glasses. Yeah. When he's just got regular glasses on, he's got to have those ear loops like the librarians have or something like that.
Yeah. Or he just has super muscly ears. I would like to think that, but
secondary mutation.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, Stojr, any final thoughts?
No, I mean, I'm looking forward to getting to the next issue. The Dark Phoenix saga is here.
Okay, yep. Agreed. So again, if you've enjoyed our thoughts, follow us on YouTube. We're going to read, rate, and review a full Epic Collection trade paperback every month, despite what the outro video says, because I still need to fix that. But once a month, December 14th, we're going to do Avengers West Coast. We're going to do these one-shots every day. What do all the YouTubers say? Like and subscribe, right? Do all that for us, please. We appreciate all of you that have been following along and listening and watching our stuff. Really cool to have you out there. Okay, guys, we'll catch you again tomorrow.
See ya.